Welcome to Goki's College. A question that comes up from new users quite a lot is, how do I adjust the touch sensitivity of this keyboard? Like now, it's a little bit too much. I want it more sensitive, more nuanced, so that when I touch it, you can barely hear the sound. And then when I hit it more aggressively, it becomes louder. Well, there's a spectrum of options, and to show you that, I gotta go to Menu and then System. So hit Enter, and you get to General, hit Enter again. Now, as you use the wheel to move up and down, the third entry that you see there is Key Touch, and this is heavy. Let's hit Enter. And let's examine which other options we have. So all the way to the top, we have extra heavy, which is a 9. All the way down to extra light. So what I'm realizing is that extra light needs just a light touch to sound really loud. Extra heavy needs a much heavier touch to sound loud. And then we've got in gradations, 9 extra heavy, 8 heavy, 7 heavy, 6 heavy, 5 medium, that's somewhere in the middle, light. Light just sounds so loud without you doing a whole lot. Extra heavy, you'd have to hit it really, really hard for it to sound loud. So, and then all the way down to fix. And fix is so loud. I can't play it with something like that. My preference would be more in the extra heavy. Or heavy. So extra heavy means you can play lightly without much volume. And then if you want it louder, you gotta strike more. So that's a really cool feature. And that's how you would choose the difference between the extra heavy down to extra light and then fix. And then as you can see down here, under velocity, we have, again, another option for gradations of velocity. So if you look at fix, the velocity becomes 100. That's all the way up. And you can go even higher to 127, which is max. It's quite loud. Now, if you wanted the velocity to be less, you could fix the velocity at, say, 60. Or, under extra heavy, when you hit enter, you come over here, you see fixed velocity does not allow you to tamper with it. The same for all the heavy, medium, light, extra light, until you get to fix. And only under fix are you able to alter the velocity. But if you want a velocity that is not too aggressive, you can fix it at 30, for example. For me, that is better than being all the way up here. That is way too much. So those are your options, my friends, as far as the key touch and the velocity. You can fix your velocity and still have a good time. And this would be good for players who are just starting, who are not that familiar with nuanced expression or don't have a need for that, if what you're looking for is just to understand your chords and your scales, well, this is going to be a lot better. See, because some people, they want this to be on extra heavy so that when they play, well, let me say that this does not alter the actual weight of the keys. These are going to be spring-loaded all the way. That would be so sophisticated if these keys could magically become heavier or not. No, this isn't about the heaviness of the keys. The key heaviness is always going to be the same, but what is being adjusted is the key touch. See? Touch. The keys are not that loud. But when I go down to fix, it could be louder depending on my velocity setting, which I could crank up to 127. Okay, my friends, I hope that gave you some clarity. If you have found this to be useful, smash the like button, and I'll see you next time.